Hey guys, I'm Nito King, back with another Space Quest 5 update, and today we got some real excitement for you. I know some people have probably been turned off by the slow pace so far, but that's entirely me. Now, of course, we have WD-40, the killer android, waiting for us to beam down to kiss your ass goodbye so she can try to kill us. And of course, she won't even return our calls, and I think that's just rude. I'm gonna tell her what I think of her. Alright, I guess shouting across space doesn't really work all that well, so I guess it's time to go down and face the music. I like the music. They don't seem particularly disturbed by this either. I'm pretty sure Flo actually wants me dead. Let's see if Cliffy's got any words of wisdom. It? That's kind of rude. But it was free! It was really free! Oh. Yeah, I've tried a couple of things in the past, like using the EVA pod to escape. It doesn't work. Hey, how you doing over there, Spike, old buddy? I would love to bring him down to the planet, but we can't do that. It's just Roger versus the android. As we beam down for the first time ever. Kind of gives the term bird of prey a whole new meaning. Oh, cool. Her ship's got a cloaking device. Why doesn't my ship have a cloaking device? Well, let's take a look around, see what this place looks like. I don't know, still seems idyllic to me. I love this little description, plus the dig at Sprint. Pretty sure they're taking a dig at Sprint there. And of course, Eroticon 6 is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. Let's see if I can go... oh. The game won't even let me kill myself that way. Alright, fine. Let's, doesn't look like there's a lot of places to go from here. So I guess I just have to kind of walk across the screen and see what happens. Alright, and we get a sort of mini maze here. Good time to save the game again, now that I've done all that much. Well, let's head into the other cave. Alright, not a lot to do here. And another pool where I can't drown myself. I don't think. Try, And he goes back down the cliff, of course. Alright, let's not go that way. Let's go the other way, then. I'll explore everything eventually, I'm sure. We got this precarious log here, and... oh, banana. I want to get a banana. 'Tis beyond my reach! 'Tis also beyond my reach! Maybe that one. Oh, dang, I need to go back to the tag barrel and switch to lanky. Oh well, let's see. This cave on the east side of the screen heads in a westerly direction. I guess they got some kind of weird perspective going on here. And how do you even know which way is east? Does he have a compass or something? Well, we'll just crawl through the log and get to the other side. And see where it lies to the west. Oh, that was close. And there's a wide gap here. I don't know whether that's meant to be a clue or not, but anyway, let's see if we can sneak onto her ship. Looks like we can't. Paper accordion style, Roger. Alright, so she's going to stop us from getting to her ship, and it didn't look like there was anything else over there that we could do. So, up we go, and into this other cave. Uh-oh, here she comes. Oh good, she's heading in the bottom entrance. And her, cloaking device doesn't seem to like the water. Alright, note, when being chased, don't turn around. Good to know. Alrighty then, so let's see if I can get the only item that I've seen so far, those bananas. No, I want you to walk out across that precarious tree limb. No. No. Go up there. Thank you. No. Well, guess that didn't work either. But hey, he survived. And see, he can go in the water. It's just fine. And we can get the big stick. But now what do I do with it? And here she comes again, but I'm already gone. And what we need to do with the big stick is run up this way. Thinking back to the SAT that we took early in the game may give you a clue what we need to do here. Remember that question about being chased by a killer android out for your blood and being trapped on a planet with no weapons? You guys remember what the answer was, right? Well, obviously it's not go back into the cave, so let's run away. Now, here's where that cave went, and she's shooting at me already. Alright, and the same message that we saw before, but what's that up there? A large boulder, which we're supposed to push on top of the android. That was the answer to the question. But I can't seem to move it by hand. And to be honest, I don't know why he's not even trying. It might be because the android is not in range to be hit by the boulder. So we need to lure her into that cave where she can't possibly escape. And about the only way... Oh, here she comes. Let her see me walking into the cave, and once again she will come after me. You gotta love these enemy AIs that love to walk down narrow corridors. They're easily picked off. Now quickly get up to the boulder before she catches up. And I'll just go ahead and use the stick to dislodge it. And hooray! And a horrible pun. Haroo. Actually, I think that may have been 2 horrible puns. Never really thought about the cooling her jets line before. But anyway, we all know that the appropriate thing to do once you've defeated an opponent is to gloat over your victory in person. The SAT was wrong. That didn't do the job. I bet you one of those other answers was right. And unfortunately, there's only one that I've really got the equipment to handle at this point. I was kind of hoping she would appear, but she didn't. I think at this point I was trying to get zapped on purpose and could not make it happen. So let's go ahead and crawl through this log, because I need to get a banana. Oh, there she is, right above me. Alright, nothing really special there. I'm gonna go ahead and save and see if perhaps I can get her to shoot me. And I can't even switch to the walk cursor while she's standing above me. And off she goes. So, okay, I can't get shot on purpose at this point. Let's just go ahead and get me a banana. Once again, our trusty stick. Poking the bananas. Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong! Okay, that's enough references to that game. Still, all that trouble for a banana. I didn't even realize you could climb up on the tree trunk, but not from you present location. Check you feet, I suppose. Alright, there she is. Let's just jam this banana up her tailpipe. And see, that's why you always pay attention to the wrong answers, too. Oh, how descriptive. Let's go pick up the round metallic object. Now that I can. And that's WD-40's head. So, of course, you can walk on top of the log. But you can't get all the way across. So there's not really any point to it. Hey, I've got a communicator. I didn't even notice that I had that. Maybe I can get them to beam me back up. No, they're gonna make me walk all the way back down. Ah, well. And then at this point I realized there was something else I kind of wanted to do. Now that WD-40 can't stop me from getting to her ship, I should be able to go over there and investigate it. There we go. And the good news is you can't force Roger to fall off the cliff here. You raise a sharp intellect in your face. I kind of thought you could get electrocuted if you tried to break into her ship, but apparently not. Nor can you fall off that cliff. So back we go. And then I realized that I never let you guys read this description. If WD-40 is still alive, it then adds, "What a beautiful place to die." So let's head back down and finally get off this planet. Oh, hey, Cliffy. No, we don't want anything to do with that series. I'd wish death upon you, but it's so much paperwork. Yeah, if you didn't bring the robot's head, then he says he's looking for it and wants you to find it. Otherwise, alright, we're done with Kiss Your Ass Goodbye, I suppose. Yeah, shame. It would have been kind of fun to call the ship from within the ship. Hey, Flo. I'm standing right behind you. Okay, maybe that's more fun, or less fun than it sounds. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to give Cliffy the android head. I'm going to save first, just in case. Alright, it's going to force me to go see Cliffy. The android head is rather important, though. And that was how WD-40 got brain damaged. By hearing a horrible pun. Thanks, Cliffy. Can't shamble any faster. Having pieces left over is not usually a good sign. Alright, let's see what we got here. So it doesn't so much look like a part that would be inside the android, it looks more like a remote control, except with a couple of wires hanging off it. Kinda wonder, maybe that's got something to do with her ship. May as well go down to the planet and check it out. Why not? I'm trying to get his attention. Guess it's not going to work. I don't even think I told him what to do. Alright, back down to the planet and check out that ship one more time. Yeah, I'm sure the teleporter will wait for you. I think the Gardener and Riddle of Master Lu was faster than this. Hey, plot convenience. Or rather, convenience that we don't have to walk all the way up the planet to get here. You said that last time you smacked your face into it, Roger. And there you have it. Cliffy coming down with you was completely pointless. Because he can't get anywhere. And I guess I gotta use the remote on Roger instead of on the ship. Alright, let's head inside and see what we can find. First things first, save before you poke around somebody else's ship. Oh, there we go. Wonder if I can fly this bird out of here. Ditch the old garbage scow. Confidence? I'm feeling secure. Electromatic? Huh. Alright, the only other thing interesting in this ship is this panel, which apparently piques my interest by being completely uninteresting. But indeed, we need to find a way to get to the cloaking device. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wait a second. Puzzles aren't supposed to be timed? Is that my Picarot counter going down? Well, it's some kind of timer. I guess I better just twiddle everything in sight and see what happens. Oh, there we go. That one moved. And then that one moves. And there's the cloaking device. And we can't get it. We gotta open all four of these panels around the edges. And to be honest, I'm not sure that anybody knows how it's done exactly. The only thing I know from playing the game years ago is that you open the panels in pairs that are diagonally opposite each other. If one panel opens, the other one will open too. I'm trying to figure out how much time I've got left. See, these are decimal digits, but I don't know which digit is which. So that was the same as that one over there. And it looks like it was a 2, so I've got about 200-some seconds left. Should be plenty. Just keep twiddling those dials and clicking on the panels until something... There we go! All I gotta do is get the other two open. I'm pretty sure there's a specific sequence that'll work, but... You know, you turn a dial, it doesn't work, you turn it again, doesn't work, you turn it a third time, and it works. So, as you can see, I've still got plenty of time left. Can't save it here, and I can't walk away. So, I wanted to give you guys a chance to see what happens when we run out of time. But it's still a long wait. Still got something like 160 seconds. So we'll just do a crossfade to the end. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam. What happens? We get a little lesson in the usage of the word to. Alright, now we'll just solve the puzzle again, and as you'll see here, the method for doing it as far as I can tell, is completely arbitrary. But again, just pick two panels opposite each other and turn the dials until they open. I think it may be related to the number of times you turn the dials rather than what positions they're in. Alright, we got the cloaking device, but the countdown is still going, so we've got to get out of here fast. Well, looks like them Wilco boys got themselves in a heap of trouble this time. What'll they do when that explosion reaches them? How can they escape? We'll find out the answers to all of this after the commercial break. But first, let's take a look and see what would have happened if Roger got himself shot up by that WD-40 android. So if you just wander around here for a bit, she should show up. Mostly as you're trying to leave. And if you leave the screen here, you're perfectly safe, but if you run towards her... And that'll do it for this episode. So the commercial break is probably going to be a couple days, but I'll see you guys next time.